Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Colts franchise. Now, this is going to be, as you guys can see, we are technically in week 1 of the regular season. I'm recording an intro here because my OBS has been crappy now. I mean, you guys know we've missed so many freaking games last season. Well, not really. We missed 2 games, I think, or like halves. We've had a lot of issues with my OBS. It's driving me nuts, but it just goes black screen or the audio goes out. I don't know. Something just keeps going wrong with OBS. I might start looking at a different recording software because this thing is ass, man. It just keeps going out, or like there's just space runs out. That was my fault, but like it's just constant issues with OBS. So what you guys see right after this intro will cut into the end of the preseason, which is going into week 3 of the preseason. But I do want to go over a couple things that we did. We got a lot of upgrades, so we're all good there. I'll show you guys the roster, but we made a move with we made a trade. I don't know if I can find, let's see, league transactions. Okay, so this should be able to find it. So we actually, let me explain here, and I was thinking about it this morning actually when I was thinking about this series, and I was like, you know, I want to be able to use Quiddy Pay, but like he has so much value and he's just going to be sitting on our bench. So I actually wanted to move Quiddy Pay. And let's say initially I wanted to keep Quiddy Pay as just a backup because he would be a very good backup to Crothers and Odengbo if one of those two were to get hurt. But then I was like, well, if one of those two guys gets hurt, we can actually move Josh Chapman to the outside, and Adebayo or Brian can move in and replace Chapman because Chapman is naturally a defensive end, right? So I thought, you know what? Let's do that. Let's move on from Quiddy Pay. As much as I like Nick Cross, he can be upgraded. So I was looking around, and the Lions actually had like 4 good safeties, right? They have CJ Gardner-Johnson. I forget who they had at free safety, but they had 2 guys at free safety that were both above 80. And so Brian Branch hasn't been playing for them. He's just sitting on their bench, and they need a defensive end. Their best left end was like a 74 overall or something like that. So Quiddy Pay would be a big upgrade for them. They just drafted Scarborough. They have a really good team. So like they really just could use another pass rusher on that team. They don't need more safeties. Like they had plenty of safeties, and we need a safety. So we went ahead and traded for Brian Branch. Let's see. Here's all of the trades, by the way. So okay, this is all week 4. Wow, there was a lot of trades in the preseason. Mac Jones did get that was him. Oh my God, that's hilarious. What the hell? Oh, that is so funny. I was like, because there was an M. Jones and he was terrible in the preseason game 3. You guys will see it. And I was like, man, I wonder if that's Mac Jones. I was like, no, that wouldn't happen. It happened. Okay, that's hilarious. It's not going to show. Will it show it just for the Colts here? So I want to show you guys exactly what no, it won't. Okay, this game, dude. Oh my God. Okay, we traded a 4th round pick this year. We had 2 fourths this year and Quiddy Pay for Brian Branch. And then we also went ahead and moved Stephon Gilmore. I saw some of your guys' comments. So we actually moved Gilmore to free safety instead of Kenny Moore. And we moved Kenny Moore to back to our slot corner. So we have Gilmore and Brian Branch now at safety. Now, overall wise, Brian Branch isn't a huge upgrade, but he's just a better safety, I think, than Nick Cross. So yeah, I think he will be a little bit better at that position for us. So, and either way, it adds depth because we did need depth at safety, especially if Gilmore doesn't really work out. At least we do have Brian Branch and Nick Cross that can play quite a bit. So that's the team. By the way, you guys will see Josh Chapman does get hurt. He'll be out for the first 2 weeks of the regular season. I think that happened in the preseason game number 3, but you guys will see the end of preseason game number 3 and kind of everything that we go over. But just wanted to kind of intro in the video. Again, guys, I apologize. I'm struggling with my OBS. It just doesn't work half the time, and it's very frustrating. But Yeah. So enjoy preseason game number 3, and I'll see you guys in week 1. Later, guys. We're on to preseason game number 3. I don't know how long my screen has been. It's been black screen for like however long. I've been having so many issues with OBS, guys. It's unbelievable. And now things get worse. Josh Chapman is injured. Okay, so just to update you guys, we're playing the Detroit Lions, who, by the way, Kwity Paye, right? We traded him to Detroit. We're up 14-10. The 2 touchdowns were actually to Michael Pittman Jr., as Anthony Richardson is looking great. Scarborough's been solid, but he threw a pick, and it was Deion Branch actually with the pick, as Crothers gets pressure. Crothers had just had a sack right before the play before we actually started talking again. As, my OBS decides to just go black screen for no freaking reason. And now we're on to late in the 3rd here. And Crothers again, pressure. He's been killing Detroit's offensive line. That will be caught, though. Amon-Ra St. Brown was wide open. And now into the 4th. Backups will be into the game. Kind of weird timing there. But we just got to hope that Josh Chapman's injury isn't serious. And that pass is going to be complete. Taj Holloman with the tackle. I don't like that there are some starters still in the game. That's very irritating. Like Crothers. We cannot afford to lose Crothers. So, can he just get out of the game? Wow, he had a chance to make a play. But David Montgomery will run up the middle. That will be a touchdown for Detroit. And it will be 21-14. Just under 4 minutes to go here. And we'll have a 3rd and 4. And that pass is going to be knocked away. Yep. Was hoping that would be a little bit more open. 4th and 4 now. We're going to go for it. And see if we can get a first down here. What are we looking for? Maybe just Granson underneath. Yeah, we're just going to go to him right away as they blitz. And Granson will have a decent amount of space there. Marcus Mariota, 5 of 10, 52 yards. Receiving. And actually, let's have Diami go on a go route here. No, he's going to be doubled. We'll have Granson open again. Nice throw by Mariota, and that will be another first down. Let's go no huddle. Screw it. I like the situation here. I'm going to have Holloman actually run a slant, though. And no, don't really see anything. Granson actually got open at the last second, but Mariota will push forward down to the 2-yard line. We'll spread it out here. I'm going to have Moss stay back and block. And we have Holloman. And he, nice play there by the linebacker. So we'll have 3rd and inches. I want to have a passing touchdown here. I just want to work on the pass game, to be honest. I want to get Holloman a touchdown here so he can get some XP, but it'll be 4th and inches. I'm sure Diami was probably open on the slant. I never looked his way, unfortunately. So 4th and inches. We'll go to Holloman underneath, and he makes the catch. Touchdown, Taj Holloman. He has been playing with the backups here in the preseason. That won't obviously be the case. We'll fix the depth chart once we get into the regular season. I've just been too lazy to fix it. The fact that DeForest Buckner is in the game is infuriating. Chapman did get hurt, but we have 5 defensive tackles. So why is Buckner in the game? Makes no sense. And now Crothers is in the game. Terrific. I swear if one of these gets hurt, I'm going to be so mad. Crothers, though, makes a play. Man, he's unbelievable. He was well worth the 3rd overall pick. If you told me that he would have X factor going into his 2nd year after being drafted with normal dev, I honestly probably would not have believed you. That's insane. As Adebawore gets pressure, and that will be 4th and 3. So the defense gets a stop, and our offense will have another chance. So let's see if Marcus Mariota can pull off a game-winning drive here. This throw is a beautiful place ball, and Greer makes a heck of a catch. He's been really good. Like, he's been awesome in the preseason. He's been kind of the surprise of the preseason, I would say, as Holloman has the catch as a gain of 4. We do have all 3 of our timeouts. And, ooh, I do not like anything here. We'll just throw it away. That was all covered. We got to get to about the 43-yard line to feel comfortable with kicking a field goal, which is not far, right? I mean, it's got to get a first down here. And we've got Holloman open. A beautiful throw, and Holloman down to the 29-yard line. Now Detroit calls a timeout, so we're going to go ahead and start running the ball here. Great throw from Marcus Mariota, and Evan Hull off the right side. He's going to have a first down. A big gain there. And Detroit will use their second timeout. We can just run the clock down, though, and just kick a field goal at the last second here. Zach Moss will have a gain of 2, and Detroit will use their final timeout. I mean, we could go for a touchdown just for the heck of it. You know what? Screw it. Let's see what happens. Mariota back to throw. Don't see anything. Don't see anything. Don't see anything. We're going to lob it up. No. I was hoping that Holloman would kind of go deeper into the end zone there, or at least I could lead him there. But we'll have 3rd and 8. I mean, as long as we don't make any dumb decisions, which there was a good chance that we do make a dumb decision, but screw it. Holloman. And it was under pressure, inaccurate throw from Mariota that should have been picked. Well, let's just kick the field goal and get a win here, because we have not won a game here in the preseason. We are 0-2, and that field goal is up and good. 27 seconds to go. Detroit trying to pull off a game-tying drive here. Good protection over the middle, nearly picked as Taj Holloman's playing. Man, Holloman's gotten a lot of work in the preseason. Don't love that. I mean, I love it, but I don't love it. Crothers is in the game. Buckner's in the game. And that's going to be a throwaway there. It will be 3rd and 10 with 19 seconds to go. Let's blitz this quarterback here and see if we can maybe create a turnover. And he gets hit as he throws. That will be incomplete. Now will be 4th and 10. 15 seconds to go. Final play, or final chance here for Detroit. And he had time, but that's going to be incomplete. We will take over. A terrible throw. I want to say that's Mac Jones. It's not. It's probably not Mac Jones, but we will get the win. That'd be so funny if it was. I'm sure Mac is still in New England. Last time I checked, I think he was playing pretty well. I'll show you guys the highlight on the Deion Branch. Actually, I'll show you guys all of the big highlights. So, Richardson had a nice play here on 3rd and 1. It was play action. We rolled out to the right, and it was a heck of a throw. And Pittman made the catch. It was a great play there. And then the very next play, we had Michael Pittman, and this was a fantastic throw as well, down to the right corner of the end zone, and Michael Pittman with a touchdown grab. So that was the first couple of plays there, the first time we took over, I should say. And this was a sack from Desmond Crothers. Just inside move there. He has the speed. Made a nice play. And Desmond Crothers, man, he's outstanding. And then where was the interception? I think it was here. It was one of these, but do we not have a... Oh, here it is. It was early in the second quarter, actually. They were in the red zone. And Scarborough back to throw. And he was under pressure there. Kind of just threw it up. And Deion Branch made a heck of a play. So those were the plays that you guys missed, because OBS is just stupid. But, yeah, we win at 24-21. Deo Odengbo has an upgrade here. Now that he has 90 finesse moves, I actually do want to work on power moves here. So let's go ahead and do that. He will still be an 83 overall, but he gets +2 power moves. So that will put him at 73 power moves. So not bad. Obviously, that speed upgrade through the staff points is going to be huge. His acceleration is great, though. His finesse moves is fantastic. So, yeah, I mean, he's looking really good. Expect him to have a really good year as well. Only had like 6 or 7 sacks. Now, to be fair, Crothers had the majority of the sacks, right? But still. And then Josh Chapman's out for 4 weeks. Oh, yeah, that happened early in the game. I don't know if you guys saw that. Oh, no, we did. That's when we came in. So Chapman is going to actually be out for about the first 2 games of the season, I think, because this week will count as a week, and then next week, which is a bye week, that will count as a week. So he will miss weeks 1 and 2 of the regular season, which that really sucks. That's brutal. Adibare will probably just come in and replace him or Brian, but yeah, that's tough. That really sucks. Let's see. We will go ahead and cut Carrington and Britton, and we'll just carry 3 running backs here: Zach Moss, Evan Hull, and Jonathan Taylor. Oh wow, we have 2 fullbacks. Oh, you know what? I think I signed this Tucker Vaughn guy. He looks really good, so we are going to keep him. Totally forgot about that. So we'll keep him. I think he's a rookie. I'm pretty sure. Eric Greer was awesome in the preseason. I kind of want to hold on to him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 receivers. Yeah, let's keep him. He was really good. And then tight end, we're good with 4. Left tackle, let's go ahead and we will cut Terrence McDonald. And then we have 2 left guards. That's fine. Eric Turner and Ryan Kelly at center. Will Fries and Danny Fitzsimmons at right guard. Braden Smith, Blake Freeland, Shamir Edwards. Let's go ahead and cut Edwards. And wow. Oh, you know what? That's because, well, wow, we don't have a... Okay, we need to go sign a backup left end for Crothers. That's why he was playing the whole game. I didn't realize that. Titus Leo is the backup there for right end. Let's go ahead and... I mean, we have some injuries right now. Chapman's obviously not showing up here. Let's keep Warner if we can. And then... Okay, so let's go ahead and we've got Moses. Was Harvin one of the rookies that we drafted? Oh, no, it was Atkins and Holmes. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to keep, obviously, Atkins and Holmes. We're going to cut Harvin, I mean. We're going to keep Moses. And then we're going to cut Surratt here, and we'll move someone to... be the backup for Leonard. So that's what, 3, 4, 5, 6 inside linebackers. That's fine. At corner, we'll have Kenny Moore, Taj Holloman, Julius Brents, Darren Avery, who played pretty well in the preseason. Jalen Jones. So that's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do we want to keep 6 corners? We'll keep Quincy Flowers for now. And then Gilmore, Blackman. We're going to cut Denbo. And we have 2 more cuts here. Brian Branch and Nick Ross. We'll cut Redmond. Do we have an extra kicker or punter? We don't. Okay. I mean, do I need 5 safeties? I don't really want to cut Daniel Scott. I don't want to cut Quincy Flowers. You know what? Let's go ahead and cut Warner here. He's only a 58 overall anyways. So we'll cut him. We might actually have to cut 1 more player because I think I'm going to go into free agency once there's trade offers for Nick Ross. Let's see. A 4th round pick, 5th round pick, and CJ Henderson, Clark Phillips, and a 6. AJ Dillon. No, I'm not really interested in trading Nick Ross, just in case of injuries too. So we will go ahead and advance officially to the first week of the regular season. And real quick before we end off this video, I am going to go ahead and sign... Ooh, wow, Jordan Poyer's a free agent. Huh. Interesting. I mean, we don't really need him, but we could use him, like, as just depth. I mean, no, I think I'm happy with my depth there. Adam Thielen's also a free agent. We don't need help there. Let's go ahead and look at left end here. I don't know. Don't really love any of these options. Trey Flowers, meh. Sean Hand, Eric Barnett. There is Robert Quinn. He's only a 69 overall, though. I don't know. I think Leonard Floyd might actually be the best option here. His speed, he's up to an 83 speed, 72 finesse moves. Yeah, let's bring in Leonard Floyd. And that will put us over on the roster here. So we got to make a move here. We got to cut somebody, which is going to be a very tough decision. I mean, I guess we could cut an offensive lineman. And then, yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut... What's the situation here? There's Will Fries. What do I want to do? Let's cut Batista. We can always find a left guard if we need. It saves some money as well. We don't need 10 offensive linemen on the roster. So, yeah, that should work out. We'll get the depth chart all set up for week 1. But the team's looking good, man. I mean... We're looking really good. I'm going to have Vaughn in at fullback, so we have an actual fullback there. And, yeah, this will be the offensive line. If Turner is struggling, we'll go ahead and put Ryan Kelly back. And we'll have Taj Holloman as wide receiver 3. Zach Moss as running back 2. That's fine. And then defensively, we got Gilmore, Blackman backing him up. Brian Branch and Nick Ross backing him up. At linebacker, we've got Duvall, Snow, and Leonard. I'm good with that. And we'll have Holmes be the backup for every single one since he has hidden dev. And on the defensive line, obviously, with Chapman out, we'll put Adebawore in. I think he's a little bit more impactful than Brian when they play. Odangbo, Crothers... We'll go ahead and fix the backups there. And then Taj Holloman, Brents, and Kenny Moore at corner. And then Kenny Moore will be the slot corner. That's fine. And yeah, I'll go ahead and kind of fix the depth a little bit later. Justin Snow will be our sub linebacker. And Downs will be our slot receiver. So that's what it's going to look like. Let me know what you guys think of the team. Let me know what you guys think of the trade with Brian Branch. I think it's a good move. He's a really good player. He had a pick in the preseason, so, you know, good start. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Hit that like button if you did. Subscribe if you guys are new to the channel. Now, see you guys in week 1 against the LA Rams.